This week we're checking out West Torrance, California. What's up, everybody? Shane Inman here, local real estate agent in Southern California, helping families move here from all over the world. And so we're checking out different areas of the South Bay, and today we're looking at West Torrance, California. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to check out this whole video and subscribe and like so you're notified every time we put out a new video. And today I thought we'd look at West Torrance. West Torrance is kind of on the border of Redondo Beach and Torrance. You're closer to the ocean. And so today I thought we'd look at some of the reasons why people are moving to West Torrance as opposed to other areas of the South Bay. So we're here on Wayne Street in West Torrance. Basically from here connects you down to the beach. And so that's one of the big pluses is you're, a little over a mile to the beach when you're here in West Torrance in a lot of the areas. So West Torrance, you're probably closest to the beach, except for maybe in Hollywood Riviera and South Torrance. But you've got some great options. So people are looking at whether they're looking for buying or renting. There are options here for both. There's quite a few apartment complexes in West Torrance for that option. There's quite a few homes. The homes here tend to be older unless they've been updated and newer. They tend to have a older, smaller square footage floor plan, maybe 1,500 square feet, built in the 60s. If it's a newer home or it's been remodeled, then you might get some added square footage or might look a little bit more newer and updated. But many of the homes here are going to be over the $1 million mark, and they're going to be maybe in the older condition. And so, that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at your search is newer and bigger a better option for you? If that's the case, then something like, Redondo Beach, looking at a townhome might be giving you a newer feel with more square footage, or looking at, maybe a higher price range. But if you're okay with, a home that needs a little bit of updatedness, West Torrance could be a good option. And one of the things that I think draws many people to West Torrance is just the neighborhoods. So in West Torrance, you get just kind of these tucked away neighborhoods that have that neighborhood feel where you're not on a big busy street. You're more of like walking down a quiet corner or just a tucked away neighborhood. And one of the things I love about West Torrance is just the walkability and running around the neighborhood. I do a lot of loops around the block running, and I see a lot of people. Every time I'm out running, I see a lot of the same people out and about because they're out in the neighborhood just kind of walking and walking their dog, going for a walk, going for a run. So, and then as I mentioned, it's pretty close to the beach if you want to get down and go for a run straight to the beach. West Torrance also has a lot of parks. That's one of the big pluses to West Torrance is you've got a bunch of different parks. You've got Sunny Glen, you've got Victor Park, so you can have birthday parties. We just had our daughter's first birthday at Victor Park. You can reserve the parks within the city and rent it out for the day. You also have some of the bigger parks like Entradero Park, which has baseball and dog walking and just all kinds of outdoor activities. And then the neighborhood in Entradero tends to have, like I said, more of a neighborhood feel as well. So the Entradero neighborhood is basically all of the homes bordering Entradero Park, and those homes are kind of tucked away in the Entradero neighborhood of West Torrance. So the schools in West Torrance is another reason people often reach out about moving here is they want to be in the Torrance School District, and specifically in West Torrance. I've heard from families moving here that they've researched the schools and that's what they're looking for. And so whether they're at one of the middle schools, Jefferson or Burt Lynn, or some of the elementary schools like Towers, feeding into the high school, West Torrance High School. I coach cross country and track at the high school there, and I actually have families on the team who are in other areas and have gotten permits to go to West Torrance. So that's an option too. If maybe your price range does not fit in with the West neighborhoods, they do offer permits. It's not given, so it's definitely not something to bank on if you have young kids that aren't in the school district yet. Depends on enrollment year to year, but that's something to think of as well. And then if the price range of over $1 million is not something that scares you, or maybe you're looking to rent, then yeah, West Torrance could be a good option. And if that's something that you're looking for, feel free to reach out. I have families moving here all the time, and I'd love to help you get started in your search.